Rednerin für die Allianz der Liberalen und Demokraten für 2,5 Minuten, Sophie in 't Veld.
Yes, thank you, Chair. First of all, I would like this opportunity to thank Senator Feinstein for her perseverance and to see this report through before the change in the Senate. Because I think this reminds us, and I think Mrs. Hohlmeier said it very rightly, that what sets a democracy apart from a dictatorship is accountability and moral authority. None of us around the world are immune for these tendencies. We all have this kind of violence in us, but what makes us different is that we have accountability and there is no impunity in a democracy. And therefore I'm very pleased to hear all colleagues from all political groups insist on accountability and on the need for Europe to come clean with its role in this whole CIA program. Because we can point at the Americans, but Europe has supported the CIA counterterrorism program. All aspects of it. And I'm glad that Poland finally admitted, but there are many other countries, because let's not forget, there is a number of member states that are close allies of the US, the Nine Eyes, the Five Eyes and the Nine Eyes. And I think this Parliament has expressed itself several times. Therefore, I'm actually shocked to hear the commonplaces uttered by the Italian presidency. Italy is the one country that has actually prosecuted CIA agents. You have convicted 24 CIA agents. Will Italy, will the Italian presidency insist on extradition by the United States and bring those people to trial, like everybody else who's responsible for torture should be brought to trial? No, Mr. Obama, we cannot draw a line under this until those responsible have been brought to justice. That is why we are a democracy. Are not. Then another question I have here is, I read a statement in the press by the head of INCEN, the intelligence center, which is a kind of vague, unclear, kind of embryonic European Union secret service. He said there is no way of knowing whether intelligence that INCEN receives was obtained through torture. Excuse me? So this is an EU body paid for by EU money, processing information they may have obtained from third countries, processing information that may have obtained from torture. Well, maybe he doesn't, but then we should know. We should finally get answers on the nature and the activities of INCEN, answers we have asked for many times, and we should have proper oversight over INCEN. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. Do you accept a blue card from Mr. Karim? Such, please.
Mr. President, thank you, and I'm obliged to my colleague Sophie in 't Veld for accepting my question. Would you agree with me that the words that we have heard from Council today, whilst this sounds